Well, howdy again, partners. We're back here in Red Dead Redemption. I'm out in the west now. I am on a different horse. This is, I think this one's called Gale. We are down here in New Austin. We are going to be going to Armadillo. Well, we're in Armadillo. I apologize for getting that one wrong. And then we're just going to be heading, west a bit. I'm not really sure. I'm looking for a couple of family heirlooms. I think it's right in here. I'm thinking right here along. Oh, let's see. Yeah, right here along the road here, beside this house, someplace. There's supposed to be one. So I'm collecting some family heirlooms. There's a few brushes, combs, hand mirrors, little things that people have lost or left behind or did something with, and I'm picking them up and I'll be putting them together in a collection, and then I'm going to get a reward for this. And I need some cash really bad. I made $1,000 the other night and spent it all making my camp a little more posh. Yeah. So this is a very dusty western sort of town. It gets very dusty here a lot of times. There's a lot of sandstorms. The other day I was here, and I guess it was raining off in the distance somewhere. Where I was a great big sandstorm. But when it cleared a little bit, there was this rainbow in the sky. Oh, see, there's a brush. That's what I am here to pick up. Thank you for that. And I am going to put that away. And then, see, I've got 14 of the 15. And I don't usually go hunting for them. I'm going to be honest. I most often just sort of pick things up as I go. But here lately, I just don't have the cash. I spent so much money on horses lately. It's been pretty bad. I gotta tell you. In somewhere up in here, there is a flower I'm gonna go pick up. Now I know this stuff because I have a website open that's got a really lovely map, and it upgrades every day and shows you where all these different collectible things are, because how would you ever find them? Some of them I'm going to be digging up by using a little metal detector. Yeah, you would never know they're there. So there's a website that's been made that just lets you hitting all the wrong buttons here, I think. Is that it right there? There's my plant. That's the flower. Okay, put your gun away, you goofball. Watch this one. This is my good little horse here. Now, the color looks weird because there's a button you can press that sort of lets you focus. It's like you're really focusing, and you're really, when you open the fridge door and you're kind of looking for something and your head is somewhere else, and it's probably right there in front of you, but you just can't even see it anymore, right? And you have to go, okay, focus. Just now look around. That's mustard. That's mayonnaise. That's a pickle. There's the blasted ketchup, right? It's one of those moments. So it changes the color. It looks a little weird, but the things you're looking for get all golden sparkly like that. Now, sometimes they're big like this with lots of little dots dancing around, and sometimes it's this little teeny tiny gold dot sitting on something. So it definitely helps, but it is not infallible. But Mom, you're gonna like this one because I have trained my horse to help. Gail's a good baby. Isn't that sweet? Oh, she's a darling. I love my little pony. Okay, so we were heading out to, I said it was over toward Collis Springs somewhere. I think it's right in here, thereabouts. I'm going to go ahead and put a path down. We can follow the road. We can do a little cross country. Sometimes for those of you, if you haven't played the game, when you've got, this is like a topography map. So if you've got like lines that are quite far apart like this, that's because there's just a gentle slope. These lines are, I don't know what the scale is, every 5 feet in height. So if this is like 10 feet high, then that's down to 5. So it's just a slope. When you get a whole bunch of lines like this together, it's very, very steep. It's like line, 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 line. So it's just dropping quickly. So that's why the road, I mean, here I obviously could cut across there. I'm not sure. I guess the road does this because it was going there, and then it, you know, sometime in the future it moved off a little bit. But anyway, sometimes it pays to follow the road, and sometimes you can just go, nah, I don't have to do this. So we're going to take Gail here. I haven't had Gail out in a while. I figured it was time to get her a little bit of exercise, and we're just going to have a wee trot through this town. The sky's pretty ominous again. Like I said, it gets pretty dusty out here sometimes. The wind picks up and it gets pretty grim and gritty. But that's okay. It's beautiful. And maybe, oh, look, there's the Undertaker. Clint Eastwood must be in town. Look at that. Look at him. Oh, yeah. Oh, for a fistful of dollars, you know, this is... The world is really quiet tonight. I have only seen one other player. It's been, and maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because of whatever particular server I'm on. I'm not really sure what's going on, but it's very, very quiet tonight. It used to be quite dangerous coming out to this part of the world. Armadillo a little bit less so than Tumbleweed. There was a while when Tumbleweed, which is the town that's further up to the west here that we're heading toward, boy, there was a time you showed up in Tumbleweed, you were taking your life in your hands. There was going to be a shootout somewhere. That was really the Wild West, you know, and it was a little bit wild. The game companies have really been slamming down hard on people who are, you know, not playing the game fairly, I guess, and it's gotten really, really quiet lately. And there, I mean, it's busier sometimes than others, of course. There's a bunch of antelope running away, or pronghorn maybe. The pronghorn antelopes. My little pony, my chubby little one. I won this for something. I don't remember how or why I got this for, or it was one of those where it was like a super duper duper sale, and I thought, well, there's no way I can not buy that horse for that amount. So, and he's actually, I think this is a mare, she's actually accelerates, like look at her go. Woohoo! Oh, now see the red on that little map that's down in the bottom left hand corner. You know what, I'm gonna leave my horse here. I'm not gonna get in on this right now because I have some other things I want to do. But we are going to take a mosey over here. All of that red, and I don't know if you guys noticed it, there was a little pop-up on the screen that said to clear out the hideout. There's some bandits down here. There are bad guys down here. There's a poacher camp, and free the animals. Oh, no. Wow. There's poachers down here that are taking animals that they shouldn't be and selling them. Endangered animals, or, oh, that's too bad. Now, the problem here is, of course, when it says take them out, it means take them out. And, I mean, shoot them. There will be a great big old shootout, and, yeah, we'll do that another time. Sometimes you're saving people's lives. They'll have kidnapped somebody, or they're doing some really bad things, and you can go in and try to save the people involved. Usually you just end up having to shoot. I mean, it's the Wild West, right? Now there is that clock on top going down. Since I got close enough, I sort of triggered this to happen, and all right, horses, these guys ahead of me were just determined to get in the way here, weren't they? Anyway, that will count down in a bit and disappear, and that's all good. Oh, this is a cemetery. Wow. What a lonely old place. Aw, it's so sad. The poached animals were abandoned. I got too far away. And then they make you feel guilty for not going in guns blazing. The poor little animals have been abandoned. Oh my goodness. But yeah, sometimes you hear somebody crying for help, or there will be a lady in trouble, and you know, it's like, well, you can keep writing, you know, they're only make-believe, or you go in, and there's never any negotiating with the bad guys. The bad guys are the bad guys. Most of these are wanted for something, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, so see the road here. This is the part where I said I could just probably cut across there. Not that it makes much difference. But see that, the steep hill that's there. On the map where the lines were all close together, that's what you end up with. Oh, I was just here yesterday. The Ridgewood Farm, Colorado Springs, New Austin. So I am looking for I don't remember, a comb, a brush, something. Oh, they get a puppy dog. Hello, puppy. Do you want to be wet? Do you want to be pet? You do. Hello, little fella. You dusty old dog. Well, are you going to stay still long enough to get pet? Comes running out to say hello. But, man, is this... Oh, no, there's somebody living here. All right. I just want to give your dog a little snuggle. Now, sometimes you have to dig for things. Sometimes, like I said, you click on that button and see how the animals are glowing, and that's a good way to see if there's some great big, you know, cat that's trying to eat you for dinner late at night in the dark when you can't see. But sometimes you're gonna have to dig for it. Now, I'm wondering if it's in that house someplace. Actually, it might very well be. Nothing here is getting. There's no lights flashing on this thing, so this is probably not one that I have to dig for, because I should be relatively close. And I always find this part really, really strange. You can just wander in these people's homes, and nobody really cares, and it's all good. Now, it might be just sitting around outside somewhere, too. Oh, there's a fella. Sometimes you end up climbing up on the roof, and it might just be sitting out here somewhere. Okay, you know what? Let's try one more time, just in case it flashes and it's... There is... I don't know. It seems like it's thinking about flashing just a bit there, doesn't it? It might be just out here in the gardens, in the yard somewhere. I guess this isn't really a garden. Hey, dude. How you doing? Okay, so there's nothing here at all, but there was some flashing back here. I just don't know why. How much? A little. It's probably in the house. I don't know. It's kind of vague on the map. You know what? Let's just put that away, and we'll, if they don't mind. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, I can't get in this one. Okay, see, if they don't want you in, it's not a problem. You find out real quick, right? They just lock it up. Which doesn't mean I might not have to climb up. Oh, there's the puppy coming. Put your gun away there, sunshine. Pat the puppy. And then it runs away again. Oh, my goodness, dogs. Is it kicking around over here somewhere? Not so as you'd notice. There's no shinies. And I could just go check the map. This is probably the outhouse, right? Can I get in? No. Alright, we're going to try this one more time, just in case it's on this side. And if this doesn't start flashing or doing something useful. I mean, it's faster now, isn't it? It's faster than it was. Oh yeah, look at this. Okay, what do we have? There's, see, it's flashing now. Okay. Ooh, oh, see, it's speeding up. We're heading in the right direction here, folks. Ish. Well, we were. Is it? Maybe it's over here. Let's chop this fence. She almost fell down there, didn't she? It happens. Is it out this way? Do, 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 do. I'm gonna have to check the map again. Like I said, it was a little wonky about. Well, it is still flashing, but I don't think I've ever had this hard a time finding one. Actually, there was one next to a tree one time, and I was in the right place. It was flashing like crazy, but man, I could not find the place to dig to save my life. Let me go check that map again and see what we can see here. So, of course, you know, I'm really close. It's got to be just to my left a bit here. It's got to be right in here. It looks, from the map, it looks like it's on that wagon. I'll be honest. It looks like it should be right here at this wagon. But, okay, and it is faster now. Look at that go. Lots more. Okay, it is right here near this wagon someplace. That is the one thing it's easier to. Oh, look! See how quick it's going now. Okay. What it will do is, as you're getting closer, it will get faster and faster and faster till it's just flashing like crazy, and then when you're in the right spot, it'll just go still. It'll just like shine constant. Oh, see, look at it now, just going crazy. Come on, there we go. See, it goes still. It's solid light. And see in the bottom right hand corner, it says dig. So I click on the R and I will dig this baby up. There we go. So somebody's family heirloom of whatever it was, an ebony hairpin. That should have been all of them. Is that not all of them? F1 for details. My family heirlooms. Yeah, 14 of 15. What have I missed? An ivory hairpin. I totally had one of those. Well, do I not now? I wonder where it's going to be. I wonder if I sold a bunch of stuff earlier. I mean, I suppose it's possible I sold it by accident. Boar bristle brush. It's an ivory hairpin I do not have. Okay, well, where's the ivory hairpin? I'm checking on the map, folks. And it is just as far away as you can get from where I am. Of course it is. Okay, let me show you where this is on the map. Okay, so we're down here in New Austin, right? This is the end of the world over here, and I'm right here. The piece I need is see, of course, see the these little buildings up here. True story. Yeah, so that's one corner of the map, and I'm down in this corner of the map. Well, what I'm gonna do, you know what, I'm just gonna head for Tumbleweed here, and oh, it's nighttime here anyway. All right, come on, Gail. We're gonna ride up to Tumbleweed, which is a really pretty grim little place. I I like Armadillo. It's a cute little town. Tumbleweed's pretty rural. The days and nights just don't last long. Well, the days don't last long enough. I swear it feels like it's always night. But I mean, it's pretty at night. Sometimes you get, northern lights in some places, and the moon will come up, and it can be quite pretty. In the woods, like where we're going, it can get pretty dark and scary, and there's wolves and grizzlies chasing you, and I don't always like mucking around at night too much, but in some places. If the fog comes in, you know, it's dark and the woods are really thick and the fog comes in and you can barely see your horse in front of you, much less anything that's hungry. So we're going to go ahead into Tumbleweed, and we're going to take a little fast travel thing. It'd be fun to take a train if there were a train kicking around, but I don't know the schedules, and I always seem to end up having to wait a long time on them. So if we happen to go by a train, I'll just hop the train and we'll take a ride. But I'm not counting on that happening just yet, so we're just going to loop along on my little fat pony. That's a pretty pinto. He's very bright. There's a horse, just some riders kicking around somewhere. That's an Arab. That's pretty nice. So the Tumbleweed's not very big. It's pretty tiny. It is kind of foggy here. This is a pretty rough outpost, and like I said, a lot of times in the past, this is where all the players would hang out that were going to shoot you in the head as soon as you walked into town. It's like, darn, I have to go to Tumbleweed for something. Oh, too bad. Oh, well. So there is a fast travel doodah here someplace. That is a pretty little Arab, isn't it? That's a nice little horse. I'm going to get off here. Now, where are we heading? It's far, 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 far away. I don't know the closest. Wow, no kidding. This is going to cost some money too. Oh well. So I need to go there. That is just so wrong. And the closest fast travel point, is it all the way down here in Van Horn? Or there isn't one in Van Horn? Wow. No, there is somewhere. Oh, where is it? There is one up here someplace. Is it not showing on this map? I thought I just used it earlier today. Why is this not showing? There's a post office under that. I thought it was out here somewhere. The van. Okay, back up. Annesburg should have something. Shouldn't Annesburg have something? Do they really not have fast travel waypoints on here? Okay, Annesburg. We'll just check. Brandywine drop. That'd be nice. Just drop me right there, please. I mean, Emerald Station. So I'm looking for something near Van Horn, Annesburg. There's Puckett Station, Fort Wallace. That'd be a heck of a ride, though. Right up through the Grizzlies at night. I won't make it. I'll be dead by morning. They don't call it Grizzly for no reason, okay? Armadillo. Okay, where are we looking for? Something way up north. Emerald Station, Van Horn. Is that going to be the closest we can get? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Annesburg should have. Annesburg's got one. There we go. That's what we'll take that one. $12. I only got $86. $12 is going to hurt. It's like, I have to finish one of these tonight because I'm going to have, board to pay. Oh, look, Trixie Horse. See, Gail says other people get scared of storms. Watch me. Come on, sweetie, get down from there. You whistle, and I guess I'll have to go a little further. Come on, sweetie. Get down from there. There you go. Come on, Gail. Oh, this place is grim. I don't like it up here. I mean, this is like coal mining country, back in the days of the cowboys, and it rains a lot here. It's muddy and dirty, and the mining, and you see people walking around the streets and their faces all black, and it's kind of grim. Ooh, there's some good hunting up here though. And I'm the prey. See that red dot? Oh, look, there's wolves. There's a couple of wolves that thought, oh, look at that fat little pony. Good. Oh, well. They're coming up the road behind us too. It's just like, don't stop, don't slow down. That's funny. There's somebody doing a thing. Now, here's the thing. You can jump onto the wagon. Didn't that look like fun? It's like, oh, just jump onto the wagon. Wouldn't that be great? But then the game takes over, and what you end up doing is grabbing that poor guy driving the wagon and tossing him out and taking over the wagon. I did it one time. I was stunned. It was like, that's not what I wanted to do. I thought I was just going to get to jump on and go for a ride. And then if you're feeling all guilty, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And of course, he's mad and he's shooting at you. You have to just run at that point. It's like you can't even get off to get on your own horse because now you're going to be dead. So you just take his wagon and run. At least get around, a hill up the road and or around a corner up the road or something. And then get out and run for it and let him come, don't go too far away so you can come back and find his horses. But I was like, I didn't know that was going to happen. I had some people online playing with me too, and they were laughing so hard. They said, hey, we should take a ride on the wagon. I said, oh, that sounds like fun. I just take this guy and toss him. Oh, my poor baby. And there's something else that was red and coming after us. Did you see the dot on the map? My horse was acting up. He didn't want to go straight here. Oh, this part of the world is not my favorite at all. I'm not fond of it up here. The swamps can get kind of creepy sometimes, but I have to admit, I really like hunting alligator. They're just so easy. As long as you see them coming. If you do something stupid and miss one, then it's a little scary, but as long as you see them before they see you, it's fun. I'm sorry to say, but pays decently well, so I like hunting my gator. Oh wow, we're out in the middle of nowhere up here. Oh my goodness, I may have to put a coat on. It's going to be getting cold. When you get too cold in the game, if you get up, especially in the really snowy places and stuff, you start taking damage. Your health starts. Oh no, sorry, shoot. Now here's the thing. I did not mean to do that, dumb bird. On the other hand, if it's dead, I'm going to take it back to my camp and give it to... I'm not going to just leave it sitting there wasted. I killed it. Didn't mean to. Oops. Harriet's not going to like me. There's a lady that sends you out to study animals. She's a little strange. Her heart's in the right place. We're killing too many animals. We should study them and take care of them. And it's like, I agree. I think you're absolutely right. Although she's just a little bit of a wild woman. I don't think she's combed her hair in, I don't know, since she stopped eating meat. I don't know. And if you've been killing animals and she finds out about it, and she often finds out about it, she's got some really good spies kicking around the world, I guess, but she'll spray you with this stuff that she gets really upset with you, and then she won't sell you things, and she won't buy the things that you want to sell to her. She gets quite snooty about stuff, and then she sprays you in the face with this stuff that knocks you out. She's a mean lady if you cross her. And just every time I see her, I want to wash her face and brush her hair for her. Ooh, it's creepy up here at night, yeah? Gumping along out in the middle of nowhere by yourself. You can see little animals running around all over. And sometimes they're wolves. What is that? Like a raccoon or a marmot or something? I'm not sure what that was, but some little critter. And we are climbing. There's the bunny. And the Harriet lady is a naturalist, and what you do for her, if you want to work for her, is you, oh, I hope that's not her camp up here while I go riding by with a dead. No, that's somebody else's camp. Good. Okay. Um, what you do for her, I have a gun with sedatives in it instead of bullets. And you sedate the animals. You shoot them, of course, with darts, and you sedate them, and then you take samples, and we're studying them so you can track them and sedate them and and then you take the samples back to her. And I always pay for reviver stuff, so I don't just leave the animal laying there sleeping. There's a pack of coyotes over there. Unlike wolves, the coyotes will run away from you. Oh, we're getting out in the open again a little bit. This is better. This is better. Do. Well, that's pretty like that, isn't it? The moon up, the mountains in the background. It's lovely. More coyote. Or coyotes. Me and my bird. I've really got to do some. I haven't done any hunting for crips in a long, long time. There's a fellow at my camp, the one that always grosses out when I pet my dog. He doesn't like dogs. He thinks dogs are smelly. And it's like, have you guys ever really looked at crips? You want to talk, okay, the dog smell or the crip smell? I'm thinking my dog's probably going to win that contest of being a whole lot sweeter to put up with. He looks pretty, he just looks like he smells. There's just no way around it. If I could quit spending money on horses and camp upgrades, I keep wanting to get him a better outfit and like clean him up a little bit. Can you, I don't know, can we cut his beard? Can we make him comb his hair? I don't know, something, but at some point I'd sure like to clean that fella up. It's nice up here. This is better. There's just that one along the coastline there in the northeastern part. It's, I don't know. I'm not fond of it. It just, yeah. There's a bunch more coyotes there. Man, there's a lot of them out tonight. But the only wolves, well, we didn't see them. We know they were there, but we didn't actually see them, so that's okay. It changes quite dramatically up here, doesn't it? This is pretty cool. I sure hope I'm going in the right direction. Is that really like this up here? Oh my goodness, what have I done? What did I do? I clicked out. What? I'm going back to tumbleweed. That's why it's changing so nicely. I'm back in this area. Oh, how did I do that? I would do, no, seriously, like, oh my goodness, not even watching. I'm chatting away with you guys, la 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 la, and look at this. I'm down here and I need to be up here. Okay, we're the nearest fast travel place is where? Emerald Station has one, don't they? Right in there. All right, we're going right back here. I'm going to try, not even paying attention. How the bejeebers did that happen? You know what? I probably hadn't cleared the last one, and when I clicked it, you click it to put it, and you have to clear it, and then you have to click again. And sometimes I have found, as I just did, I don't think I've ever done that before. I mean, I've noticed right away, but then I've never sat here trying to chat for a while either. Well, we got to see some really pretty countryside because I love it through here. I was about to say, I don't remember it getting this nice up there before. I don't go up there much, I'll be honest, because I have to go through I'm going to say Ansburg. I was going to say Anbank, but that's in Scotland. I got to go through Ansburg and all that, and I don't like it, so I rarely go up here. And I thought, man, I didn't know this cleared out like that. And it doesn't. I am so far away from where I need to be. Lovely. So I've got to go back through Ansburg again and head north. Oh, son of a gun. Suckage. Oh well. We're just going for a cruise late night. Well, you know what? Maybe it'll be daylight by the time we get up there. The dawn is coming. And we can get up there and actually get to see what it looks like in that farm. You know, the Brandywine Drop is up there, which is kind of cool. But there's another little palomino. I was thinking there was a Mustang that's palomino, but it's not. It was a buckskin that I was thinking of. And I know there's another one that's sort of palomino, but I can't think what it is. Oh, my poor horse is all dirty, all muddy. Those lovely white feathers on its feet there are just all black and caked in grime now. That's great. All right. Okay, let's just hop off this horse. And here's the thing. See that? The fast travel, I find so many times the stuff that I've got on my horse disappears when you do it. Not always. Sometimes it's absolutely fine. But a lot of the times it's not fine at all. Ansburg is probably the closest ones. But see, it's like $2. So I wasn't too far away. Well, hecky doo dah. Let's make sure I do the right clicking this time. And actually pay attention to it. I was just wanting to get out of Ansburg. Like, just get out of town. And again with the tricky. Oh, I still got my turkey though. That's cool. All right, come on, Gail. Let's. Come on, pony. Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. You can do it. There you go. That's my baby. There. Oh, look at that beautiful dawn though. Come on, let's get you off the track before a train comes on. All right, so we have to go north, way up to here someplace. Oh, I can't believe I did this. And, you know, if you're going to do something really stupid, it's always best to record it to make it a public humiliation. It's much better. It's totally true. I mean, there's no point in doing stupid stuff if there's nobody to watch you. I mean, where's the fun in that? I mean, really. That's a cute little horse too. Ain't that gray? It's kind of nice. Okay, so we get to go. Oh, look at this place. Oh, this place is just. This is like Sudbury was, 50 years ago. Okay, maybe 80 years ago. Okay, maybe 100. But this is what Sudbury. These are our roots here, people, and I don't like it. I do not like this place. It is a grim, grim place. I just feel bad for everybody who lives here and has to work in the mines, and got to make a pretty sharp turn here, apparently. Oh, you better slow down. This guy, I go whizzing by him, he'll yell at me. You could pick a side though, dude. That's not actually the sidewalk there. I'm just saying. No, that's okay. Don't let me get in your way. But if I get too close to him, he's going to be upset with me. This is how it goes. Yeah, see, this feels better. I remember when I first left town, there was this vague going, what, is the road going to go like twist around and go up this way? And then I got chatting with you guys and I just forgot. Didn't even bother to check. But at least we won't have to go up through this at night. Because night and fog, I was up here a couple of days ago in the night, in the fog. And it's pretty grim in the daytime. They've cut all the trees down for the mining, and this place is pretty rustic. I don't think anybody lives in this cabin anymore either. I think that's empty now. It's pretty up here. Once you get past the mining bits and, where it's all been destroyed and stripped, and It feels wild out here, though. This one really feels wild. Something about in the desert, you know, you're out in the desert and you're just, there's nothing near, there's no towns nearby. And somehow it feels okay. Like you don't, I don't know what that is, but I've always been that way. In real life, too. Like this is a thing for me. I went hiking in the Arizona desert a few years back, and this great big storm came in. It was beautiful. It was starting to get dark, and it started raining, and I was just out in the middle of no place, and I loved it. It didn't feel isolated. It did. It felt, you feel isolated, but not in a bad way. Sometimes you get up in some of this type of area, and it just feels like, man, there's nothing out here. You know, we'll go over and have a look here, though, because this is kind of pretty. I chased a bear here a couple days ago. Right here, this exact spot, there was a bear. And today there's a little deer on the right, and there's a great big old elk over there on the left. But look, it's kind of pretty. Look at this. So it's all right up here. This part, once you get up here. During the day, it's a lot better. At night, it's a little creepy. The fog rolls in, and mountain lions are chasing you. Big old hungry bear right there, you know, going, oh, you have a fat chubby horse. Yum. So I guess we're heading up into these buildings up here. I don't know if anybody lives here or not, but you have something I need to find. So there was one of these cabins like this one time. I dropped my horse. You know, it's like you leave your horse, you go inside, you come back out, and there was this grizzly that was about the size of my horse. Like, no lie, it was huge, and my horse had just said, well, you're an idiot, and left. Like, he wasn't playing this game at all. Yeah, this place looks deserted. So let's go see. Stuff all over the floors, glass broken. Well, might be in any one of these. We're gonna go shuffling through. We're going through the undies drawer here, folks. Checking the drawers. No, nothing in this one. Okay. Over here. Nothing there. You always wonder about the stories, like who, yeah, see, another stable upkeep. Another $4.50. Every morning, they charge me $4.50 to keep that pack of horses I'm gathering. It's only a little herd, but it is getting more expensive. When you're just mucking around in the game and you're not actually going out and making any money, it gets a little, nothing. Okay, anything there? Maybe this one. This one's all shiny. What am I looking for? A comb or something, or a something, guys. I don't know what I'm looking for. How about this? Let's check that one. Oh, nope. Nope. It's pretty empty. Yeah, I always wonder about the stories, you know, like what happened to make these people just walk off and leave. I mean, was it a bad winter? Did they starve? Did the bears get them? Or did they just go, nah, this is not working? They packed up and went to town, and now they're working in the mine, which is even worse. And see, I could turn that on to see if there's thing. Oh, there's a thing. Ivory hairpin. See that little shiny thing on the left there? I'll pick that up. And I have 15 of 15. Now all I have to do is find the lady that I can sell this to. And she's probably back in Tumbleweed, right? Seems legit. Let's see if I can figure out where she is today, because I don't know at all. Madam, no, who am I looking for? Is it that gypsy lady? You can tell I haven't made money in a long time. It's like, where do I sell this stuff? I don't know. There was some woman somewhere, right? Well, she's not where she was yesterday. No, she's like, wow, she's almost by my camp. Well, Manzanita. All right, she's not far. She's just a little bit north of Manzanita. Blackwater, I guess Manzanita would be the closest. I suppose the fastest way would be to head back to Annesburg, to the fast travel there, and go pay for that. Oh, well. Let's see if we can do a little cross country just for the heck of it. It could get a little steep through here, so I'm not, yeah, could they say, oh, okay, so we're not going to be doing that. It was a thought. Apparently it wasn't a good one, but you know, and this is why I pay insurance on my horses. Now here's the thing, we could probably go, this track's going to go straight to Annesburg, isn't it? I'll betcha. And as long as we don't get any super duper, let's see, is this going to go right through? It is too, just nice straight, none of this up and down and hill. We'll follow the track. Now we might come to a place that's quite narrow and a bridge, and then you just kind of have to hope a lot that there's a herd of elk over there, that you don't have a train come along. Although I could jump the train. That might be fun. Oh, look at that, how pretty in a distance though. Isn't that lovely? Annesburg is always prettier from a distance. Lots of deer today. Wow, that's nice. There's been a couple of times where I've decided that it'd be just be easier to follow the track, you know? And then it's like, maybe I should turn the sound up in my game because this could get a little iffy here. Look how quick this was. Yeah, no kidding. Look how the road's twisting all around the place, and it's like, yeah, we don't need this stuff. Let's just ride the rails. More or less, so to speak. And this way we don't have to go through that gosh awful town, and much better choice. Oh, look at the water there. Look at that. Oh, and over, like, even on the shore, like, this place is just grim. Look at this. Pollution and oil and coal and, ugh. 'Tis not a lovely place. The smoke in the sky there. Oh, it just, yeah. I don't come here much. I come here when I have no choice. There's a little Palomino. That's cute. That's an Arab too, isn't it? Can you buy an Arab, a Palomino Arab? I didn't even think to look. That's quite cute. 'Tis a pretty little horsey. Where did I say we were going? Manzanita. Oh, no, get off. Get off. We don't always communicate as well as I'd like. Manzanita post. I just saw it and I missed it. And let's find out. I don't have a moonshine shack. I would like to have a moonshine shack, but I don't. This is like Beam Me Up, Scotty, right? There we go. And I need to go north to right around here someplace. Go find my gypsy lady. There's a friendly little dog here too. Always comes out to greet you. Can pet this one. It doesn't go running off. I came out of the woods down the hill here, to just where we're looking into the trees one day, and I came down here in the road, and I'm galloping along. I came right down here through these rocks, kind of slid down there a bit, came out on the road, turned onto the road right here, and ran smack into a grizzly bear. We just smashed into each other. He knocked my horse down, who looked at me like I was an idiot and left. And I knocked the bear down, which just kind of made him irritated. And I died. It was just like, oh my goodness, smucker right into each other. It was terrible. Excuse me. So, I need to talk to you. Madame Lazar, I need to... No, I don't want to buy anything from you. You have nothing I want. She leaves. Okay, can we try that again? Let's sell. What are we looking for? I am looking for that's the whole collection right there. That's all. $292. I get to feed my horses for a few more days. There we go. Woohoo! Well, this went on for a lot longer than I planned on it going on. And I am really sorry about that, guys. I'm hanging out with my mom, so I will send her the link for this. My poor little horse needs a bit of grooming. Look at those pretty white socks that are just like grungy now. But thank you guys for being here. Oh, I got something else in my wardrobe. That's where all the weird clothes come from that one gets. They give you stuff that you will never wear. It's like, really? I bought a new hat though. Okay, this is my new cowboy hat. And we will even feed my little baby a something here. There you go, darling. Oh, my little Gail. There we go. And with that, I am going to say goodbye, folks, if you happen to have watched this long. Mom, I hope you enjoyed some of that. We'll do some clothing. I'm going to make some more money. I was going to take you and show you some of the clothes and outfits and stuff, but I couldn't buy anything. I couldn't have bought a belt buckle tonight, so that was no good. Anyway, thank you to everyone who makes my life possible. If you guys are still watching, please remember to hit the thumbs up. Thank you for your comments, your follows, your views. You are greatly appreciated, guys, and thanks for all the kindness you bring into my life. Bye-bye, guys.